Sova lineups on Haven. All these are going to be pretty simple. None of them are going to be like too complex. And my goal is just to like, if you're learning Sova, these are going to be some really quick, easy to remember lineups that will help you in most cases. Like nothing too crazy with like some across the map things that just won't be that useful. Like if you're just learning the characters. So like if you have to fill to the Sova for some reason, this will be a good way to like understand lineups and stuff that are really useful. So we're gonna start out with, so you wanna like line up with this, the corner of the charge bar, full charge 2 bounce. Um, it's a really simple sewer dart. That's definitely not the best sewer dart, but if you just remember that one, that's fine. You can also do this one, where you stand up here, and you aim at the middle of this, and it's 50% charge, no bounce, and it will land up here. This looks like it will miss, but it won't, trust. It clears all of this little sewer area and a little bit of sight. If you throw it too much, it might get broken, but honestly, I've never really had that happen. Um, I think that's really all the darts here. There's this one if you're feeling risky. So it's full charge, 2 bounce. It's called the 7 dart after the player, I believe. So it lands here. It's not something that you're gonna throw for an execute probably. It's more so something that like if you're rotating or you just rotated back, then maybe you'll throw it. This is what the timing of it looks like. So you are gonna be a little slow behind it, but it's not too terrible. Another really cool dart, Sadak is the one who like made this lineup popular. So there's a little splotch on the wall here. I'm not really sure what it is. It's just like a brick or something. So you wanna like look at this corner and go up, and then this one to the like kind of like the center of it. It's like a wood thing. Full charge, 1 bounce. I should land it. Yep, and it lands right here. And this will clear all the sight, and it's really good because you're right here with your team. So this little thing right here. 1 charge, or full charge, 1 bounce. And boom, you just have a god dart just on deck. It's a really good lineup to know. I haven't personally used it in a game, mostly because I was throwing it wrong. I didn't actually learn how to do it properly. I thought I did, but I didn't. So, like, if I ever have to fill Sova, I'll probably use this like when we're hitting just so I can be with the team more. And that's like where the benefit of throwing a dart like that comes in over something like this where you stand on this. And you can see this whole ledge, so it doesn't really matter where you throw it. Like this, it kind of does the same thing. As you can see. This one, you're like, you don't have to run up after you throw the dart, you're just with the pack already. Like, if anything, you could entry with this, truly. That's all the attack darts for A that I can think of. There's not really a dart for B. Like, if you're hitting B, truly just like, you can throw a dart like boom, this will be good enough. I'll clear a good chunk of everything, of like most of back side. If you want to throw a dart from garage, like into garage, all you have to do is like aim slightly left of this door, and just full charge 2 bounce. Literally, like this will hit, this should hit, and it will land in garage somehow. It's better to aim too high than too low, I found. So aim like towards the upper half of it, and you'll be good. Don't worry. This is a sort of complicated lineup, but it's not something too important to remember. You come into the corner of this. These little like boxes here, you want to aim in the middle of this one. 50% jump, like that. That might be too low charge. Nah, it landed. And this is really strong if you have a breach. Because your breach can be here, stun whoever gets hit by it, and then you can ult off of it. That's something you can do going into a C hit or faking C or something. Yeah, and it's really simple. Like all you gotta do is go into the corner here, 50% drop. Again, just to really get that there. And if you want to use all of these, I would like take them in a custom and like make sure you know how to use them before trying to just freestyle them, because there's a good chance you'll end up without that dart. For this one though, the next one, it's just a simple C dart. All you do is you just aim on this building here, and it'll just land up here. Nothing too crazy. It's really easy to break if they know it's coming, so just try not to throw that one. Try to mix it up. I mean, you can just throw some simple backside darts if you really need. The next lineup here is a shock dart lineup, actually. So you want to line yourself up with the middle of this. I actually don't remember this fully. I believe it's 50% one bounce, and it's like you kind of aim towards the top of this. That'll actually miss. So I think I'm aiming a bit too high. There you go, yeah. So you want to aim like kind of in that box. So again, line yourself up with this. And picture this as a little box, and if you aim anywhere in it, it should land. Yeah. So this is for the Unbreakable Cypher trip. Also you could throw a Nano Swarm or a Breach damage here, Teo damage, Raise Nade. But I mean, you can. It's just better to have a lineup for it. That way you don't have to be in some weird position like this. Also, you can just throw a dart like up here. Some really simple things that I just have done. I believe that's all my attacking darts that are like easy to remember that I remember. So while we're on C, let's go over some defense darts. So for this one, this is a kind of complicated one, but it's really cool. So if you look at this like tree here, there's like two little pokey parts that are like coming out. Sounds really dumb, but if you're like, so you want to aim towards like the bottom of them. Like if you see what I'm talking about here, there's one here and like one here. It's just a full charge on the bottom one. That actually did not go where it was supposed to. I'll demonstrate that again. Okay, there you go. So it's supposed to land more like that. And the dart is really difficult to see as an attacker. That's the idea, kind of like that. And it scans all of this like early space. And you can like wait like 1 second, and like if you don't know it's coming, it's really hard to like break, because like you're just not expecting it. Pretty much. I'm pretty sure it's the bottom one. No, it's the top one. Sorry. I actually haven't done that dart. It's just not the Sova player, more like the Sentinel right now. As you can see, that's where it lands roughly, and it's like really hard to break. So there it is. Boom. And you can see that dart looks basically invisible, but it scans perfectly. Yeah. See, like I was saying, like make sure you go into a custom and like practice these, make sure they're like good before you use them in game. Like that's not a big mistake, like it'll still scan everything, but it could cost you around if you like mess up too much more than that. I got lucky with that not being too important. This is a dart that is not that useful in ranked, but could be if done well. So you want to aim at the top of this little rag thing here. Just anywhere up here, it's not too specific. 50% jump. I think I overcharged it. Hold on. Yeah, I definitely overcharged it. There you go.
Right here.
It was a 2 bar instead of a half charge. So it lands here. This is like, I call this the Fnatic dart because of the set play with that they threw in like lock-in versus Sentinels. It was like a breach hole and then like a Sova, I think, with their duelist like dashing into window. But you can use it like this as it lands. you'll be a little bit late with it, but that's not too important. There's definitely better ways to throw the dart. I just don't remember them.
Revealing area.
But as it's landing, boom, ping comes out,
My ult is ready.
and you just look at the minimap, the guy your Sova ult, there you go. If you're retaking A, this is a really quick and easy dart. You just throw it like up here. And it just scans like a lot of sight. Another thing, the barrier is right here. This is like a long barrier dart. One charge, like you see right in between these wood pillars, almost anywhere works, but it's like in the middle here.
Revealing area.
Just one, boom, and it just lands in there.
Right here.
You can throw 2 bounces on it if you want to mix it up. I'm pretty sure it lands still. Actually, it doesn't. Unless I'm in the wrong spot, but I don't think I am.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah, make sure you try to keep it to 1 bounce. That way it lands all the way in lobby here. I can't think of any other lineups off the top of my head. Some good Sova ults to know though is if they throw the lockdown here, you can line it up and like as you're Sova ulting, it will go through like this whole link while they're retaking, and it's really difficult to play against. I mean, you could probably do something simple like this. A little bit more to the right. Just land default. But yeah, just use this if you are feeling Sova and you need to learn like lineups quickly or whatever. Let me know if you guys want more lineup videos, because I mean, I have a lot of lineups. I have a bunch in the Discord. If you guys want to join, feel free to add your own in the Discord too as well. I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, other than that, like, follow me on Twitch, subscribe YouTube, like, subscribe, share. Follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. I post on there sometimes. I haven't been very active recently on social medias, but I'm trying to get back into it. Join the Discord, that's my main platform. Trying to build the Academy team currently. Yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Like I said, leave any comments that you have.